And as you settle in, perhaps without even trying, you can begin to notice how a story that seems about the past really becomes a mirror for your future. Because within the next few minutes, you might find yourself discovering something that changes not just the way you think, but the way your unconscious chooses who you are. The Great Depression wasn't just a collapse of banks. It was a collapse of identity. It wasn't just dollars that vanished. It was the role of the man as provider, protector, hunter, gone in a breath. And when a mask that had been worn for millennia cracked in an instant, the entire dance between men and women rewrote itself. So the real story isn't about 1929. The real story is about how human value is chosen when the illusions are stripped away. And you can imagine it. A millionaire at breakfast, a pauper by lunch. Ticker tape screaming obituaries instead of numbers. But the real screams happened at the dinner table. The man staring into his stew, no longer the king of his castle, but the ghost at his own table. And when women, driven by the primal law of survival, recalibrated their selection criteria, what mattered was no longer banknotes. It was resilience, will, frame. The man who broke, discarded. The man who adapted, selected. And you can already feel that question echoing inside you. What do I radiate when the storm comes? The implication is terrifying and liberating. If your identity is tied to the system, when the system breaks, you vanish. But if your identity is tied to the unbreakable core inside you, then collapse is just the stage where you were revealed. Which means storms, they're not the end, they're auditions. And every collapse is just the universe asking, who are you really? So imagine two futures, future one doing nothing. You cling to the old ways. You wait for things to go back. They don't. Your value is stripped. Your home grows cold. Your partner looks at you, not with hatred, but pity. You become a ghost before your body even dies. Future two, acting now. You forge your value inside, not outside. You stand calm while others panic. You laugh in the storm, because storms prove you. Your woman looks at you, not with pity, but respect. Your children see not a ghost, but a captain. And isn't it strange how even imagining that future makes your body sit a little taller? Because when you decide here, now, to build yourself on the only true currency, resilience, competence, frame, the benefits ripple everywhere. Respect from men, trust from your family, magnetic attraction without trying, the deep, calm fire of knowing, I cannot be broken. And you may even find it becomes fun. When others collapse, you smile. When chaos rises, you organize. When the lights go out, you shine brighter. Of course, there are side effects of doing nothing. Shame calcifies into identity. Intimacy becomes a bargaining chip you can't afford. Your children learn to survive without you, and the world quietly forgets your name. Doing nothing is not neutral. Doing nothing is extinction. And as you reflect on this, your unconscious may already be scanning your past, remembering times you were tested and didn't break. Because if you survive that storm, you can survive the next. and more than survive, you can rise. And as you imagine yourself now, shaving in cold water, shoulders squared, calm fire in your eyes, notice how your unconscious is already installing that identity. Because history whispers this eternal truth. Systems always collapse. Storms always come. But men who rise not because of what they had. They rise because of who they became. And the choice you make now already writes your biography. So when the storm hits and the system breaks and the masks fall away, will you be the ghost at the table or the captain shaving with cold water, smiling as he builds a new world from ashes? The choice then as now is yours.